Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I had such an exciting day. I went to Winston Salem Fashion Week and I was actually able to do the makeup on models for the Fashion Week. I met so many wonderful makeup artists and so many awesome models, and I got some good footage of working with the models, but pretty much this video is everything from me waking up and getting ready to this moment right now, getting back. It is, let me see the time. It is now 7:45. My makeup day started about 1 o'clock. I was working with the models, so they would just come in and sit, and there were 3 different looks that each designer got to choose from. Some had a little bit of variation of each look, but it was wonderful. It was so nice. They had the runway, which I have some footage of, all the seats set up, and then some vendors all around. It was a really fun time, so I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so here I am waking up this morning, and it was about 9:30 at the time, and the first thing that I always do is put my glasses on because I am blind, and grab my phone and check my messages, snaps, Instagram, and then I'll always peep at my YouTube and see what's going on there. Now it's time to get up, and the first thing I'm going to do is make my bed. Roomy living, always got to keep the room neat. And then I'm going to head over to the sink to brush my teeth. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to start up with putting my contacts in, because before I do my makeup or even before I wash my face, I don't like having my glasses on. So I gotta pop those contacts in. And now we're gonna work on skincare. So I chose to use the 7-Day Clinique Scrub this morning because my skin was feeling like it had a little bit of an extra layer that I wanted to take off. And then I'm following up with the Clinique Clarifying Lotion next. And as always, I'm just putting this on a little cotton pad and wiping it around my T-zone. And then using the Dramatically Moisturizing Lotion by Clinique to moisturize my face. Next, we're going to start up with some coffee, because coffee first always. And this morning I chose to have some oatmeal. So I took some cacao powder, oatmeal, and some nut butter. And we are ready to go once I grab my bowl. So throwing some water into my Keurig, and every morning I'll kind of just jumble around the coffees and pick one. So this morning I had a smooth light roast. Throw that into the Keurig and get that baby brewing. And then in the meantime, I can work on my oatmeal now that this is brewing. There's nothing better than watching coffee brew. But, like I said, anyway, moving on to my oatmeal. You're going to see here I show almond butter. I end up switching it out for my mixed nut butter because I was feeling the mixed nut butter instead. So I mix up the oatmeal and the cacao powder with some water. I don't microwave the peanut butter. I microwave this first, throwing that in there for 2 minutes. And then back to my coffee that is now brewed. Grabbing that, and my coconut milk. It is vanilla sweetened Trader Joe's coconut milk. Throwing a little splash in my coffee and mixing it up. And then taking that first amazing sip of coffee. I am living. Grabbing my oatmeal, and it's a little crunchy, so putting some coconut milk in there and adding the mixed nut butter into it, mixing that up, and breakfast is served. Now I kind of just dilly-dally and watching some YouTube videos. I think I was watching an SNL video this morning as I inhale my oatmeal and drink my coffee. It's done. Alright, so here's my outfit that I chose. It was just casual. I chose black jeans, a belt, a suede top, my Steve Madden silver shoes, grabbing my watch and my ring, spritzing on some perfume. And here's my outfit. It's just a light pink cardigan. This is the belt that I got thrift shopping. That was in my thrift video. And now it's time to start on my makeup. So here are all the products I'll be using, and now you can just enjoy watching me getting ready. I really thought about what kind of makeup I was going to wear, being that it is a fashion show, so I'm sure the most extravagant makeup wouldn't even, make anyone feel shook at all. But I was like, I think that the best way to do this is just go for a really natural look. I just did a dewy skin, glowy skin, barely any eyeshadow. I think I just threw my highlighter on my eyes as my eyeshadow, just focusing on my lashes, a little lipstick, and that was it. I feel like if I was getting my makeup done, I would rather see a makeup artist with very clean, natural makeup rather than something really extravagant. I don't want to scare anyone away. So I just filled in my brows a little bit, and that was it. This was today's makeup look. So since I just got back from the fashion show, my kit is a bit disorganized because we were moving at quite a fast pace, but I just want to give you guys an idea of how I pack my kit for gigs like this one. First things first is you're going to be there for a while, so always pack some water. I always freeze water bottles overnight so that they are nice and cold all day, and then I keep a couple of snacks like in here. Here's my granola bar wrapper that I ate. I will throw this out. Just keep a few snacks at hand. The basics that I would say is always keep paper towels to lay out your kit. So today I brought this towel to lay some stuff out on, and then this UNCSA, I'm not really sure what, I think it's a towel, but I don't really know when they gave it to us what the purpose of it was for. You could see that there's makeup all over this baby, because as I was going from model to model, I am constantly cleaning my brushes, so brush cleaner, also put that on your list, and then cleaning them off on here to dry. So towels, paper towels, whatever you got. Here is my brush kit bag, but going into this day, I knew exactly what I needed, so I actually set aside brushes within my kit. I think I've shown my kit before, but it is Azuka with so many compartments that are so helpful. My Uncle Drew gave it to me. He is the best, but it is quite disorganized now. But always have applicators. My applicators are ever in here. There's lip applicators. I know my spoolies are somewhere. But like I said, for this day, I had specific brushes prepared for each look. I had a variety of foundations from fair skin to deeper skin tones, and then palettes in here. They're powder, there's cream contour, highlights, specific concealers. Luckily for this day, for this shoot, models were told to bring their own foundation so that their shade would be perfectly matched to their liking, so that was helpful. But there were some that weren't perfect, and I did have to color match a bit, which was fine. And then for eyeshadow, well, the Anastasia lip palette is in here, which is awesome because there was one look with a very deep purple shade and then others with complete nudes. I have the Naked palette in here, the Naked 2 palette. There's the Naked Basics in here. There's some loose pigment shadows. There's a MAC mineralized powder under there that I was actually using as a shadow, which looked beautiful. But here's probably one of the most important parts of my kit. Let me just set this down and open this up. So what I kept in here, some moisturizer. Not everyone needed it, but some girls did have very dry skin, and you should always prep the skin with moisturizer in my opinion. I have baby wipes in here just to wipe my hands, to wipe their hands if they get stuff on them. Then also makeup wipes. I have little individuals so that if I need to wipe someone's makeup off, I can open up a clean one every single time. Hand sanitizer, which I maybe used 5 times. You want your clients to know that you are clean and care about your cleanliness, and even if it's as simple as touching, your granola bar wrapper or something, before you apply anyone's makeup, your hands should be sanitized. And then this is my brush cleaner. This is just one of those pump bottles. When you press, it comes up. So that's convenient because I'll just throw it on a paper towel and then be able to wipe my brushes very quickly. So being sanitary is definitely the biggest thing that I want people to know, that I am very sanitary and I will always stay sanitary. For this shoot, we were not able to use lashes. They didn't want lashes, but I did bring lash glue just in case. And haha, some girls brought their own lashes and I was able to apply them. One girl was so happy. She's like, I cannot go out without my lashes. She's like, do you have lash glue? And it worked out that I did bring it. Also in here, there's a primer spray and a setting spray. Translucent powder is a must because it is universal, goes with every skin tone. I have Q-tips in here, other lipsticks, but that's pretty much, that was my kit today. I have a feeling that's really what I will keep it to for most gigs. I like to have 3 of these little Zuka bags just because you have to be considerate of space and everyone needs their own space, and I feel like the more I bring, the more that I will clutter my stuff everywhere. So it's a good way to mentally stay organized, but also when you're there you want to stay very organized. But that's it. Okay, now for the fun part. It was 12:20 when I left for the fashion show, and then by the time I got there it was about 12:30 something. This was the hair and makeup room, so I was the first one there luckily, so I was able to pick my favorite spot in the room and set everything up. So here I have everything laid out and organized, and these were the 3 looks that each designer was able to choose from. All really simple looks, but all different and pretty. And here's my first model. You're gonna see the times get a little sporadic. Basically, we just started off with doing some foundation and eyebrows, and because we were waiting on the designers to pick their looks, and then the models would leave me and then they would return. So I got a few on camera. I didn't want to leave this on the entire time because I didn't want my camera to die. So enjoy this footage of me just making these beautiful women even more beautiful with just a little bit of makeup. It's so weird watching myself work. I've actually never filmed myself like this. And I love watching time lapses, but this is really different. I want to do these more often and be able to zoom in more and definitely prep the camera a little bit better so you can see more of the look. It was hard to get photos of the finished looks, which was like the most important thing to me because I'd be doing their makeup and someone would come in and say, you know, you, let's go right now to go get fitted, and they would run out of my chair and I couldn't get any good pictures of them, but this is as good as it's gonna get. So I just stepped out of the room for a minute so you could see everything going on. You get some hair going on, makeup, and now I'm going to show you what the whole runway was like and what everything looked like, where the action was. Okay guys, that is all the footage I have from Winston Salem Fashion Week.
tomorrow, which is Sunday, right now, today is Saturday, there actually is part 2 of the fashion week, which I can't make due to schoolwork, but Yolanda, the head makeup artist, she was wonderful, and I wish them the best of luck tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I think that today was like such an eye-opener on what I really want to do. Right now I'm in a program that's really immersed in hair and wig building, and also I'll be playing with some prosthetics by the end of it, and then really diving into prosthetics. And I think that beauty makeup is my calling. I love beauty makeup, so things like this make me so happy, and I can't wait to volunteer for more events like this one and just keep my inner beauty guru going. But I had such a nice time. I hope you enjoyed all of the footage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.